As I already said, we need a harvester. We need a above 300 horsepower tractor. We can get away with barely above, like 305-ish, because the Kubota mower kit, front and butterfly, doesn't need more than 300 horsepower. The Cavernan Vicon unit does, so we'll probably end up with an orange mower. I think the same with the other mower kits as well. That's 60. That doesn't have a windrower on it. This one, 70, 160, 230. That one's 70, 160, 230. That one is 82 to 282, and the Vicon is over 300. So, looking at those, I think the Vicon is bigger working width, but we could go with the Class or the Pottinger. The Kubota has the same working width as the Vicon, so I may prefer the bigger. What is that? That's 8.3. That's 10 with rowing capability. That's 10 with rowing capability. That's 10.2. There's not a lot in it. That's 55. So, I mean, we could get the Class. Definitely not getting the Vicon. That's easy to say, unless we have a 350 horsepower tractor, big tractor, then we could go with the Vicon. We'll see. Obviously, decisions to be made as store sales come up and things become purchasable. Also have to make sure that whatever tractor we buy has front attach. For example, the Zerion 4000, 5000 series has a 3-point link at the front, but it doesn't have a PTO. So, kind of difficult to run a mower set on it. Which is a bit of a joke, because it is one of the pieces of equipment that you can get on a mowing contract. The Giants did improve it because the Zerion they gave you didn't even have the front link, it just had a weight on the front. So, yeah, great. Can't even run the front mower on it. But they did change it so that it does have the 3-point linkage at the front, but the Zerion doesn't have a PTO at the front. So I'm not sure what use that is for. Well, I suppose it can be used for silage, rollers, blades, that sort of thing. And the Zerion's a good piece of kit for compressing silage in a clamp. But then the only other thing I'd really want on the front is a weight. So why not go for the cheaper option and buy one with a weight? And that's not the field I want to be in. Sorry. I know that is not the field I want to be in. That's the exit we just came out of. I actually thought I'd gone past that field entrance. But we'll see. As I said, it's really, really, really down to what's available. at the store. And yeah, the reason we're running the Deutz is because that was what's available at the store. And I'm kind of happy it was. Gonna do a quick check on there. Oh look, you got stuck again. I think I would benefit from having the vehicle inspector running, and I might look into doing that. Please turn right at the end of the low. Yeah, I might look into adding the vehicle inspector when I'm doing my hello. Oh no, 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 no. Son of a poo. Okay, game just crashed. That is immensely annoying. Career, game save, start. Fortunately, autosave happens. I just don't know where we last were. Oh, seriously. That's a pain in the butt. Okay. So now we get to, well, you're where you were, so that's not a complete failure. Around and set off the worker. And that, actually we completed that, so that's good. What I need is, for that to finish folding, did we claim the contract? No. We'll claim that contract. We've got field 27 still to do. We can turn the GPS off. Okay, not an absolute disaster, I guess. We just have to drive down to field 27 and get set up again. I believe there is a mod that does auto game save, and you can just set it to auto game save every 5 minutes. It's the first time the game's crashed. Well, I'm not sure that's the first time the game's crashed. First time the game's crashed in a big way on stream. But just having an auto game save just allows me to not lose too much of where we got up to on the stream. This field's not been done at all. Okay, I need to take a quick break, so I'm gonna turn the volume or the mic off. We'll watch this tractor mess up, and I will be back shortly. Go tractor. Okay, well, back again, and the worker seems to be having a total nightmare at this end of the field. So, I think what I can do now, actually, what I can do now is just take over manually. Because why not? I think the problem is the worker can't see the posts in the hedge. The hedges are not collisions, so it thinks it can do a turnaround at the edge of the field, and that's not the case. So that's the issue we're having, and I mean I'm having problems clipping those posts sometimes. But they're an easy way to, or yeah, it's. So Alien Jim did it on one of his Farm Sim 17 maps. Chop down the pole, the fence disappears, and unfortunately, yeah, it works. I mean, it's a fairly nice system. When Cavalier Roy installed it on this map originally, he made it so the posts had no collisions. But what happened was when you chopped the post, it fell through the map and then could cause lag issues as a sort of a piece of scenery that never disappears. So by making them choppable and collectible, it has resulted in them obviously being collisions. So they get in the way. One of the things we could consider doing, at least on our fields, is chopping down the hedges and then replacing them with actual hedge things in the construction menu, and just do it that way. So I probably need to go back and check the tether again. But I think we're now kind of at the point. I'm not going to do any more fertilization contracts. The rest all pay less than 1,000. So while they may be, we could do all of them in one run. I'm just not that much inclined at this point. We've done enough fertilisation. We need to get back to our grass field. Said we don't need to put any herbicide down on our sorghum field. So that's a good thing. What I do need to do is get our field mowed again so we can boost the pH part of our environmental score for the farm, because it is impacting our bonus. I think I was watching one of Virtual Farmer's series this week. He actually ended up having to pay to have his crop sold because his environmental score was that tragic. And so playing with precision farming, that is a thing. You can get penalised for having a bad environmental score every time you sell something. Keep it over 50. We're doing okay. Ours is over 99, or ours is 99. I'm guessing it doesn't go to 100. And we're very close to having the entirety of the farm swinging at 99. Okay, one more pass, this will be done, and we can go and check on the Massey Ferguson. I could hook this tractor up to the Vermeer and set it off raking on a worker, because the rake does not go anywhere near the edge of the field. so you always have to tidy it up. And we're possibly getting to the point now where the tedding needs to be supervised. Okay, that folds. That's completed. Let's go look. Oh look, he's stuck again. So much surprises. Come on. I think the difference between this end of the field and the other end of the field, this end of the field has the posts and the drive-through hedges. The other end of the field is the edge of the map, so that's why the tractor's not getting hung up at the other end of the field. On our field here, it gets hung up at both ends because we're looking at removable hedges away from the edge of the map. I think we should be okay if I TED this stretch here. And then set Mr. Tractor Driver off from the top of the field. I'm hoping we can get the Deutz back before this guy gets done. Go, man. Okay. So probably won't put the sprayer away when we get home. We'll empty it and just stick it off to one side, and then I'll hitch this up to the rake and start raking with a worker, and we'll take over the tedding if that's not completely done. Otherwise, actually we can hitch up the Massey to the baler, and I can start that job manually because that's a thing. It's another thing, if I do install courseplay, we can set up a course for raking, and then we can set the baler off on the same course later. Now, 2 arable fields are looking very nice at the moment. Canola is possibly a month away from harvest. Of course, the big question then is, it might be a month away from harvest, but how far away is it from best sell price? That's emptying fine. Let us have a look at the calendar. No, canola is July. Okay, gonna reverse this very carefully because we were parked a little bit close there. Drop it. Yay. And then go forwards. Okay, we'll go grab the rake. What this does mean, since this tractor's going to be raking, it's going to be free to grab the bale collector, which obviously this is the better tractor to collect bales with. Careful. And as I said, we're probably about a month away from this grass being ready. Probably end up I forget. Oh, we'll ship full trailers of hay to the vendor until the contract is complete, and any hay left over we'll keep for the cows. Hay really doesn't have much value, in spite of the volume of hay we're producing. It really doesn't have much value, and I kind of feel it's more valuable to us as hay than it is as income. And we'll get about 20,000 for completing this contract anyway, I believe. Yeah. But we will get some bonus income from the hay by whatever's on the trailer when we deliver the last load. I'm not going to play crazy math games and say, oh, I only need to put 6 more bales into the sell point in order to complete the contract. We'll just ship an entire trailer load. Though I don't know, we're probably hanging on. I can't remember how many we make. It's a little bit annoying that it didn't go all the way to the edge. However, we're going to end up on this side of the field here, so I can tidy up that edge. Rake's going good. But apart from the point where I started the rake at the entrance to the field, he's going to be stopping the row about 3 rake widths from the end of the field. Where are windrowers? So about 25 metres from the edge of the field is where that tractor stops raking. So you always have to tidy up the end rows or the end bits. But I'm just hands off at the moment. I'm letting them do their thing. What are we doing? That's done. So our ES is 87, and as I said, that is really messed up by that one there. This one is technically not an issue.